Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Foodie Beauty Life. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to bring you a beauty item that I'm really excited about. Sephora released it today and it's the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner. And the reason I'm able to bring it to you today is because I was actually able to order it a week early on the flash sale and I got my hands on these two colors, which are Lolita and Lolita II. For any of you who aren't familiar with the Kat Von D brand, Lolita is their best-selling lip color. And as a matter of fact, I've heard many times that it's Sephora's best-selling lip color of all the brands that they carry. And for the longest time, I resisted Lolita, not because I have an issue with Kat Von D Beauty. In fact, that's my favorite brand, if I could only pick one. But because it's a color that claimed to look good on everybody, and I don't generally believe in the one-size-fits-all mentality that companies usually have. So I resisted it, but my favorite color from Kat Von D Beauty was actually Cathedral, and that was my go-to lipstick for years, pretty much since the brand came out about 7 or 8 years ago. And so even though I had great luck with this brand and have liked everything of theirs I've ever tried, I just didn't want to try Lolita because it was like, oh sure, it looks good on everybody, and they always say that, and that's almost never true. Well, eventually I got my hands on a Lolita, and I believe it came in a sort of a goodie bag from an event that I went to. So I didn't even invest in it. It was just something that came to me, and I tried it on, and lo and behold, it looked amazing, and it is hands down my favorite color now. I've somewhat abandoned Cathedral, which I still love. It's another nude color, and it's definitely a flattering color, but there's something about Lolita that just works, and so I've been using that, and that's been that and Bow and Arrow, which is another Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipstick, have been my two favorites for at least a year now. And so when I heard that they were coming out with lip liners, I was really excited. I'll be honest with you, I don't really need the lip liners for the Kat Von D products. I find that they really work well for me. They go on, they stay on, and the only time I really have to think about applying them is like if I'm eating soup, or if I, wipe my lips off. Obviously, most things aren't going to stay. That being said, the Everlasting lipstick does, for the most part, stay. But uh, even still, I have a lot of other lipsticks, and I do love lip liner, and so I was excited for my favorite brand to put out lip liners of their own. They have 30 colors coming out, so given my first impression of this formulation, I'm definitely going to go out and buy a few more colors, probably a couple more nudes, and something that's more in the red pink, because I like to have an assortment of like brown, nude pinks, and reds. I feel like that covers the basis for me because I tend to stay in those color families. But they are fantastic. I love them. They're definitely a high quality. They are easily the highest quality lip liner of anything that I have. I'm looking at my lip liners right now, and I think the only ones that come close are maybe like I have an Urban Decay and a Sephora brand ones. The Sephora one is a gel liner, if I'm not mistaken, and I love both of those. They both have a creamy consistency. When you're putting them on, you don't have to work. You don't tug at your lips. It just glides right on and gives you the color that you want, and that's what I'm looking for personally. I have an issue with brands that put out really waxy eye and lip liners. I don't think I should have to pull out a match or a lighter to heat a product up in order to make it work. It's one thing if you're going for an effect, and that's a great tool to have at your disposal, but I don't think I should have to use a lighter every time I want to use an eye or lip liner. So I'm always happy when I get a creamy formulation. Now, this brand, this line claims to be 24 hours. Again, like I said, I have really good luck with Kat Von D products. I found that they last longer than most brands. I don't know about 24 hours, but I think that if these work half as well as any of their other products, then they are going to be my go-to lip liner as well as my go-to everything else. They also claim to be water resistant. I haven't been able to test them out enough to know that. If you're interested in seeing like a true test of this product over the course of a couple months, please comment below. I'd be happy to do that for you because this is a product I will be using and I'll definitely have an opinion about it a couple months from now. They also claim to be high pigment, which they absolutely are. When I put it on, even though it's a nude color, and nude colors do tend to blend in a little bit to your lip tone, I can see it. It was there. It was apparent. It was high pigment. It was everything I wanted it to be. And that's for both shades because I am wearing Lolita today and I wore Lolita II yesterday. The one thing I'll say about them though is that and this is a good thing, they're super creamy. They are possibly the creamiest lip liners I have. But the concern I have there is that I feel like I'm going to go through this really quickly. Like, I think it's going to be gone in no time. Or like you're going to get overly aggressive and like a little bit of it's going to break off or something, which I've had happen with one or two other liners that I have. But again, it's a good quality product, so it's more about being thoughtful about when I'm using them. And what else? They are available now and they cost $18 each. And for those of you who are VIBs, I have heard there's a VIB sale coming up. For anybody who doesn't know, if you spend a certain amount of money, Sephora will invite you to be a part of a sale once or twice a year where you get 10, 15, 20, somewhere in that ballpark off your product. So if you are looking for these lip liners, that might be a good time to check it out where you'll get a discount. And what else can I say? I can show you some swatches. So these are the colors, and I'm showing you the wrong hand. It's more helpful when I show you the hand that they're actually on. This is Lolita, and this is Lolita II. So they're very similar. They're like sister colors, and I prefer Lolita because it's a little bit more pinky, whereas I find Lolita II a little bit more like coral orangey, and not orange like an orange lipstick. I don't look good in orange lipstick at all, or I don't like it on me, but I like Lolita too. I can totally wear it. I just much prefer Lolita. I just think that it's like a true nudie, pinky, kind of in that mauve family, and that's my favorite, absolute favorite kind of lipstick. So that was my first impression about the Everlasting Lip Liner. I'll definitely be using this product, and like I said, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about it after using it for a few months, please comment below and I would be happy to make that video for you. Thank you for joining me for my second video. I will be putting up many, many more, so I hope that you'll join me, and the best way to do that is to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys really soon. Take care.